2, 1. Like, اشتراك.
Is a capital A. This is a lowercase a. You know how the A looks now. Let's make the letter A sound. Yes! A is for ant. A is for apple. A is for astronauts. A is for ace. A is for arrow. A is for anchor. You know some A words now. Let's make the letter A sound. Your turn.
Is a capital B. This is a lowercase b. You know how the B looks now. Let's make the letter B sound. B b b b b b b b b b b b b b b is for ball. B is for baby. B is for a blue balloon. B is for book. B is for bird. B is for the bus. You know some B words now. Let's make the letter B sound. B b b b b b b b b b b b b b. Your turn. This is a capital C. This is a lowercase c. You know how the C looks now. Let's make the letter C sound. K k k k k k k k k k k k k k k. Is for car. C is for carrot. C is for crocodile. C is for cat. C is for crab. C is for crayon. You know some C words now. Let's make the letter C sound. K k k k k k k k k k. Your turn.
Is a capital D. This is a lowercase d. You know how the D looks now. Let's make the letter D sound. D d d d d d d d d d d d d d d d. Yeah. For dog. D is for dinner. D is for dinosaur. And D is for duck. D is for doctor. D is for dancing. You know some D words now. Let's make the letter D sound. D d d d d d d d d d d d d d d. Your turn. D
Is a capital E. This is a lowercase e. You know how the E looks now. Let's make the letter E sound. Yes! E is for egg. E is for elbow. E is for elephant. E is for elf. E is for emperor. E is for empty. You know some E words now. Let's make the letter E sound. Your turn.
Is a capital F. This is a lowercase f. You know how the F looks now. Let's make the letter F sound. F, 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 f. F is for frog. F is for farmer. F is for a fire truck. F is for fish. F is for family. F is for football. You know some F words now. Let's make the letter F sound. F, 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 f. Your turn.
Is a capital G. This is a lowercase g. You know how the G looks now. Let's make the letter G sound. G, 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 g. Yeah! G is for girl. G is for goldfish. G is for a greedy goat. G is for goose. G is for green. G is for guitar. You know some G words now, so let's make the letter G sound. G, 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 g. Your turn. Is a capital H. This is a lowercase h. You know how the H looks now. Let's make the letter H sound. Ha 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 ha. Yes. H is for hat. H is for hungry. H is for hippopotamus. H is for hands. H is for horse. H is for hero. You know some H words now. Let's make the letter H sound. Ha 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 ha.
Is a capital I. This is a lowercase I. You know how the I looks now. Let's make the letter I sound. E, 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 E. E, 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 E. Yes. I is for insect. I is for igloo. I is for the internet. I is for ink. I is for injury. I is for imagination. You know some I words now. Let's make the letter I sound. E, 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 E. Your turn.
Is a capital J. This is a lowercase j. You know how the J looks now. Let's make the letter J sound. J, 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 J. Is for juice. J is for juggle. J is for jumping jacks. J is for jug. J is for Jackson. J is for Jacinta. You know some J words now. Let's make the letter J sound. J, 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 J. Your turn.
Is a capital K. This is a lowercase k. You know how the K looks now. Let's make the letter K sound. K, 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 K is for kite. K is for koala. K is for kangaroo. K is for kids. K is for key. K is for karate. You know some K words now. Let's make the letter K sound. K, 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 K. Your turn.
Is a capital L. This is a lowercase l. You know how the L looks now. Let's make the letter L sound. La, 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 la. Yes! L is for lion. L is for ladder. L is for a lollipop. L is for lamb. L is for lobster. L is for lemon. You know some L words now. Let's make the letter L sound. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. Your turn. Is a capital M. This is a lowercase m. You know how the M looks now. Let's make the letter M sound. Ma, 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 ma. Ma, 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 ma. M is for music. M is for magic. M is for muddy moose. M is for milk. N is for monkey. M is for monster. You know some M words now. Let's make the letter M sound. Ma, 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 ma. Ma, 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 ma. Your turn.
This is a capital N. This is a lowercase n. You know how the N looks now. Let's make the letter N sound. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Yes! Is for nod. N is for your nose. N is for the number 9. N is for nest. N is for nap. N is for nachos. You know some N words now. Let's make the letter N sound. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Your turn.
Is a capital O. This is a lowercase o. You know how the O looks now. Let's make the letter O sound. O, 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 O. O is for ostrich. O is for orange. O is for octopus. O is for ox. O is for old. O is for otter. You know some O words now. Let's make the letter O sound. O, Your turn.
Is a capital P. This is a lowercase p. You know how the P looks now. Let's make the letter P sound. P, 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 p. P, 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 p. P is for purple. P is for pirate. P is for a pineapple. P is for pig. P is for puppy. P is for popcorn. You know some P words now. Let's make the letter P sound. P, 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 p. P, 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 p. Your turn.
Q. This is a lowercase q. You know how the Q looks now. Let's make the letter Q sound. Qu, 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 qu. Q is for queen. Q is for question. Q is for quack, quack, quack. Q is for quilt. Q is for quick. Q is for quiet. You know some Q words now. Let's make the letter Q sound. Qu, 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 qu. Your turn. Qu.
Capital R. This is a lowercase r. You know how the R looks now. Let's make the letter R sound. R, 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 r is for red. R is for robot. R is for rocket ship. R is for run. R is for rose. R is for rainbow. You know some R words now. Let's make the letter R sound. R, 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 r. Your turn.
Capital S. This is a lowercase s. You know how the S looks now. Let's make the letter S sound. Is for snake. S is for summer. pen. Yeah, 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 yeah. Is a capital W. This is a lowercase w. You know how the W looks now. Let's make the W sound. What, 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 for what? W is for window. W is for watermelon. And W is for wig. W is for wand. W is for water. You know some W words now. Let's make the W sound. What, 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 what? Your turn.
Is a capital Z. This is a lowercase c. You know how the Z looks now. Let's make the letter Z sound. Z, 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 z. Z, 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 z. For zoo. Z is for zebra. Z is for zucchini. Z is for zip. Z is for zigzag. Z is for zero. You know some Z words now. Let's make the letter Z sound. Z, 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 z. Z, 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 z. Your turn.